Okay, and here we go again. Okay, now what I wanted to talk to you, there are a couple of things here, all about this dating, relationships, and online world. Actually, more about the online dating, because I've seen people, especially women, are very scared to go to the online world. And it happens this Sunday, I went to a wedding, and it was very funny because the people that got married, they met by an online website. I met my boyfriend by an online website. There was another couple there that was very happy that met online. And I met this lady who was very frustrated because she couldn't find a partner. And she was telling me how hard it was. And she told me that she was now ready to go online. And then I started to tell her about my story, about the story about the groom and the bride. She couldn't believe it. And at the end of the wedding, she decided that she would give it a shot. That is just a story. Then this week, at the beginning of the week, I started to read an article about a girl. She was in her mid-20s, and she was mentioning how hard it was for her to meet men. A beautiful young lady finding it hard to meet someone. So I just wanted to tell you this because sometimes we have this idea that finding the right partner, finding the right guy, it's hard because of whatever other reason we can imagine, because we are not up to date into how dating works or relationship works, or we don't like to go to the bars, or we don't know enough people, etc. You can find any reason, but actually it's hard for everyone. And I remember once somebody told me, a guy told me, if you want to find a relationship, that was a guy who was in a relationship, I was not interested in him, it was just a conversation. He was telling me, if you want to find a relationship, you do it like when you're looking for a job. Is that important if you really want to find a relationship? So all this tied together, because I know it's hard. I know you don't like it. That's why I call it hate, love, online dating. Because I know, ladies, you don't like it. But you have to give it a try if you want to meet someone. Now, there are safe ways to do this. How you can do it? I know for some women that they had bad experiences. So that's why I know it can be scary and it can be risky. But you have to take not the risk by itself. You have to take the decision of doing it, and of course, making it in a smart way. Now, I'm not saying that she didn't do it, or when you had a problem, you didn't do it in a smart way, but you have to be extra careful. Not just careful, extra careful. So just for starters, of course, going into a public place, and that is like the general, and everybody's going to tell you that, of course, nothing new. But I would even go deeper with that. You have to know the person better before you really start dating that person. And that's something that I know many women are not willing to do. They want to know the answer, yes or no, right away. So they are not willing to start a conversation, to start exchanging emails, texts, because for them, it's a waste of time. And I believe that is wrong. And that's why I want to talk about that, because exactly that's what is happening in today's world. Everybody wants it fast. Everybody wants to know that you are not taking the time to know the person. So you don't know who that person is, and you want to meet him to know what's going on. But then when you meet the person, then it's maybe a little bit too late, because you should ask a couple of questions before you meet him, so you don't waste your time and you probably don't risk your integrity, your security. So, because you never know if you're going to meet a guy who is not just not interesting for you, but even worse, that he might be a psycho and he's going to start to stalking you. So that's my point. So you have to be careful. You have to take things slow. I always say that, right? It's like, I am like a broken record, I know. But it's my message, always going to be that. Okay, now, so the other point I wanted to talk was this about the taking risk or not, which I already mentioned actually a little bit. You have to take this calculated risk. Calculated risk means that you're going to date online, for example, for instance. I think it's a great tool for everyone. I mean, seriously, I know so many people that are married and are happy. I mean, I'm very happy with my partner and I met him online. So it really works. You have to be careful. I know not everybody has a successful story. It didn't happen overnight, okay? But if you look for a job, okay, for the right relationship, that is a hard work, right? For the right relationship, it takes time, okay? It takes time, it takes patience, and yes, there is a way, ladies. I made an online course, and if you want a free coupon to get access, please just send me you can put a comment below, or you can send me a message, a private message, and I will be happy to send you that free coupon. Really, it's an introductory course, and it's really super short, super sweet. 40 minutes, done. You finish, and you have the basics. Really, so this course will help you to really go out and start dating. It's for free. Come on, I can't believe it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to tell you. Okay, so please, the message is don't give up on love. Okay, I wanted to do this live video because I have this amazing experience on Sunday in this wedding with this lady, and then hearing all other couples super happy, and they met online. So I knew this is something that it might inspire you, or it might make you just do, who cares? Because I know some of you are a little bit disappointed. I know I was an eternal disappointed. I had the most incredible stories about bad relationships. Trust me, not for 1 year or two, no. Like forever. And I turned everything around. But you have to know how. Okay? So that's the reason I create this group. I wrote a book. It's coming soon, by the way. And I have a website. I think you have seen it. I'm going to post it again. I have to remind you about that. So as usual, leave your comments, PM me, so private message, or just hang in there. If you have more questions, post them on the group. And remember, someone is there waiting for you. And if you have someone in your life, you need to have the best relationship. Don't settle for less. Okay? So, see you next time. I'm going to schedule for the next live video. Okay? See you. Bye-bye. Have a nice weekend, everyone.